Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. You will need one block for this, so keep it handy and come onto your back. And just bring the feet to the edges of the mat and let your knees drop in. Hands can rest wherever's most comfortable. And just take a couple of deep breaths here, settling into the mat. Noticing your breath. And lengthening and deepening it. And then keeping the feet just as they are, let the knees drift over to the right as you gaze left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, the knees go left as you gaze right. And just do that one more time each side. The knees go right, look left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Good. Come back through center. Now bring the soles of the feet about hips distance apart. And as you exhale, press your low back into the mat, noticing how the core naturally engages at the bottom of the exhale. Then as you inhale, let the low back lift up. So keep your hips grounded. You're very minor movement. Exhale, press the low back into the mat. Feel the core engage at the bottom. And then inhale, let it lift up. So just gently awakening the core. Exhale, press the low back into the mat. And inhale, let it lift up. With your own breath, twice more. Nice. Then you can release and just prop yourself up onto your forearms, soles of the feet on the mat. Lift your hips and place the block under your sacrum, which is that flat triangular bone just above your tailbone. And then you're propping yourself up on your forearms, walking the elbows in under your shoulders, and then broadening your chest and rolling your shoulders open. Knit your ribs in, lengthen your tailbone towards the wall in front of you, and then see if you can extend the legs out at an angle so feet are higher than your hips. And let's hold here for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, really knit the ribs in, 6, 5, 4, embrace the heat, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Doesn't take long to feel that one. Actually, stay on your block, and come down onto your back. And if you would like, you can lift the block to the second level and just take a nice, easy, supported bridge here. Relax the belly. And then lower the block to the flattest level so you're more stable. Arms alongside the body with the palms down, broaden your chest. Extend the legs out again, bend one knee into your chest and just start to bicycle the legs. So keep drawing ribs and navel in and just really big, slow bicycling of the legs. Okay, so 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And set the soles of the feet down on the mat. And you can remove the block and come on to your stomach. So just rolling right over onto your stomach, coming into Sphinx pose, bringing the elbows under shoulders, wrists in line with your elbows, tops of the feet on the mat. Draw your heart through your arms. And then tuck your toes and exhale, lift your hips. Again, gentle tuck of the tail, gaze forward, puff up into your upper back, breathe. Then bring your left forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Come onto pinky toe edge of left foot. Come into side plank. Reach your right arm up. Bring that top hip slightly forward. And then bring the left arm forward and start to make big circles over your ear, back behind, slowly. Big circles forward, overhead, back behind, stabilizing through your core. So one more big circle. And then the next time it comes around, come back into forearm plank hold. Puff up into your back, gentle tuck of the tail, gaze forward, and then bring your right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Come onto pinky toe edge of right foot. Make sure you're stable, and then reach your left arm up. This right shoulder is right elbow under your right shoulder. Draw ribs and navel in. Bring the top hip slightly forward, and then bring the left arm forward. Circle it over your ear, back, back, back behind. Just making big circles with the arm. It's a lot of work to stabilize through your core. Steady breath. Let's take one more big circle. And then come back to forearm plank. Hold. You got this. Gaze forward, gentle tuck of the tail. Puff up into your back. And then lower down into Sphinx pose. Release the belly. If you want, you can start to straighten your arms. Nice, and lower back down. Come onto your back. And then for this one, anytime it becomes too hard, just default to regular old gym sit-ups or crunches, excuse me. Okay, so on your exhale, peel your shoulders up off the mat, but think about going up more than forward. Keep your elbows wide. And then extend your legs forward out in low boat. And then inhale, lift the legs straight up. Nice. Then tap the heels down on the mat, and then bend your knees, set the soles of the feet down, and re-lift your shoulders. Lower down. Okay, so we'll do that a couple of times. So you'll exhale, lift the chest straight up, and then keep breathing. Extend the legs into low boat, elbows wide, knit your ribs in. Inhale, lift your legs up straight. And then, tap the heels down with the legs straight. Bend the knees, set the soles of the feet down. Re-lift the chest. Lower down. Okay, exhale, lift the chest, extend the legs, lift them up, tap the heels, bend your knees, lift your chest, lower down. Exhale up, extend your legs, reach the legs up, bend your knees, set the soles of the feet down, lift your chest again. Lower down. Exhale, lift the chest, extend your legs, reach the legs up straight, tap the heels slowly, bend your knees, lift the chest, lower down. Remember, you can default to crunches anytime. Exhale, lift the chest, extend the legs, inhale them up. Tap your heels, and then bend your knees, set the soles of the feet down, lift the chest straight up, lower down. Exhale up, extend your legs, lift the legs, tap the heels, soles of the feet down, lift your chest up again, lower down. 3 more rounds. Lift the chest, extend the legs, reach them up. Tap the heels, bend your knees, lift the chest, lower down. 2 more. Exhale up, you got this. Extend the legs, inhale them up, tap the heels, bend the knees, lift the chest, lower down. Last one, best one. Exhale up, extend the legs, reach them up straight, tap the heels, bend the knees, lift the chest, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Then take a full body stretch. Great work. Okay, interlace fingers behind your head. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Press the heels together. Again, press your low back towards the mat. And then as you exhale, lift your chest up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower with your own breath. Exhale, lift, press the heels together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. This time, as you exhale, draw elbows and knees towards each other. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, elbows and knees towards each other. Inhale, down. 2 more like that. And then lift up again. This time, squeeze right elbow towards right knee and really squeeze through your right side body, then come to center and lower down. Exhale, left elbow, left knee squeeze. Inhale down, getting into the obliques. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze, left elbow, left knee. Inhale down, 2 more times each side. Squeeze to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze to the left. Inhale, center, last one each side. Squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze left. Nice. Inhale, release. Nice job. We've just got one more. Okay. So hug your knees in. Give them a squeeze. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good. And then arms along or at shoulder height out to a T with the palms down. Bring your knees over your hips and your shins parallel to the mat. Press your low back into the mat. Keep the legs squeezing together. As you exhale, lower the knees over to the right to a hover, so not all the way down. Peel your left rib cage down towards the mat. Then inhale back to center, and as you exhale, lower the knees slow to a hover over to the left. Pause and wrap your right rib cage down to the mat. Inhale, legs back through center. Exhale to the right. Wrap your left rib cage down, steady breath. Squeeze the legs back to center. Exhale them over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees go right. Peel left rib cage down. Wrap right rib cage towards the mat. Come back to center. Exhale the knees over to the left. Wrap the right rib cage down. Whew. Come back to center. Now you can keep with that with the knees bent. Repress your low back into the mat. Or you can extend your left leg as you exhale and lower the legs to the right to a hover. Inhale, bend your left knee, bring the knees back to center. Either keep with the knees bent or extend your right leg as you lower the legs to the left. Inhale, bend your knee, come back to center. Option to extend your left leg as you lower it to the right. Inhale back to center. Extend your right leg, lower the legs to the left. Wrap right rib cage down. And come back through center. You can keep with that or extend both legs. Exhale. Over to the right. Keep the feet moving towards your right hand. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Legs to the left. Draw the legs back to center. Exhale. Hover them to the right. Squeeze legs back to center. Over to the left. Pull the belly in and draw the legs up. This time lower the legs, bend torso straight all the way over to the right. So rest the legs all the way down. Gaze over your left shoulder and take a well-deserved rest. Good, then bend your knees to draw them back to center. Extend the legs up. And as you exhale, lower them all the way over to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Nice. And then bend your knees, draw them back to center, set the soles of the feet down. And we'll come into another supported bridge, so bring the block on first or second level under your sacrum. Arms alongside the body, and then sometimes this feels good and sometimes it doesn't, so see if you can extend one leg and then the other, and if that feels good, stay there. If not, you can keep the knees bent and then reach your arms up overhead. I'm going to change my level to the second one. You made it. All right, then bend one knee and the other. Gently remove the block. Extend the legs, let the arms flop out. Close the eyes or keep a soft gaze, Shavasana. I encourage you to stay here as long as serves you. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.